Hola, soy Mónica Moyano y les saludo desde la ciudad de San Sebastián. Este año el Festival de Cine ha celebrado su 62 edición con una programación que ha mirado a la realidad, a la crisis social, política y económica que vive Occidente, a la historia del País Vasco y a los conflictos internacionales. Su director, José Luis Rebordinos, contó a Telesur en el primer día del certamen cómo este pequeño festival tiene un compromiso con la realidad y aspira a transformarla. Un total de 223 producciones provenientes de 45 países se han estrenado en estos 9 días de competición. Entre las estrellas más destacadas de este año hemos podido charlar con John Malkovich, que estrenaba el drama Casanova Variations. Malkovich contó a Telesur cómo ha preparado este personaje, un Casanova maduro que en las postrimerías de su vida hace balance de su historia.
Yes, I suppose this is Casanova in the last years, Giacomo Casanova in the last years of his life. And it's when Casanova worked as the librarian for Count Waldstein at his palace in Dukes in Bohemia, and a Baltic aristocrat. What happens after? Well, as he says, he writes his epic memoirs, which were 5,000 pages, to keep himself alive, I think, and to give himself company, of which he had very little, and to fight against boredom and isolation, and of course death. So that's sort of where Casanova is in our story.
Is it true, Mr. Malkovich, what my friend Larissa said when she maintained that you've slept with over 1,000 women?
Yeah, the theater experience was, we didn't know that we were going to make a film when we started the theater. But of course, when you look backwards, it was a kind of laboratory for what we did in the film, and with knowledge about the material and about what we are up to, and about testing several possibilities. We had a strong advantage in going into that film, and then we had to be very quick and very brief, and without John and Veronica Ferris, who both had to do very difficult dialogues within a short period of time, and had to be very quick and very well prepared, we could use the knowledge we had of the theatre.
Could become those variations. You could be my plume, my candlelight, my parchment, and all the lines of every chapter.
What a performance.
Well, I mean, movies, you rarely rehearse anything, which I find that to be a big misfortune. But that's the way people make movies, so that's what it is. But it's of course a very different form, movies and theater, very different things. But I was delighted to have had all the experience and the experimentation that the theater afforded us before we started. And I think, as Mickey said, with Veronica and myself, it gave me a great shortcut, which Veronica didn't do it on stage. So for her, I think that was more difficult, and she's doing it in a language that's not her language. Oh yeah, she's a relentless worker. So. Actors need repetition. I was never capable of doing the same thing twice. I need variation. I require variations.
So first of all, I tried to write a piece about about Casanova with using Mozart's pieces and trying to find equalities in their lives, in Casanova's lives and in the stories of Mozart. So I even found a story where somebody thinks understands this is mother, like it really happened in Casanova's life with this marriage. So we found a lot of things that fit very well, and others which I was looking for I could not use, but I built the whole story like concentrated on these pieces of music. And after we had that, we had kind of chapters, and then we reworked it, but the music was the origin of the project.
Con imágenes de los directores y realizadores que han representado a la cinematografía latina, despedimos este especial Vidas desde el puerto de San Sebastián. Muchas gracias por su sintonía, nos vemos en una próxima entrega.